so I'd just be passing out campaign literature. Because she's someone I know. I've known her for the past 30 years. She's an excellent judge.
Well, I just noticed that there was this observer sitting there, just making sure that everything looked, there was nothing unusual going on. I know that it was important for me to vote for a candidate who had a fair amount of good information. And just me personally, I sometimes rely on the independent weekly because I know how they do research on the different candidates. So I read what they say.
2 years ago for the presidential election, we had early voting on campus. It was in the Student Union building. It was right across from my dorm. I could go vote on my way to lunch, and we had a nice long early voting period. So, people got constant reminders and it was so fast to vote and so convenient. Whereas now, you have to come over here, and that can be difficult for a lot of people who don't have transportation. That was really the most disappointing thing to me. And I know that, voting is important to me, so I still made the effort to do it, but I know for a lot of people who are kind of on the fence either way, they voted when it was on campus, and I don't know if they'll vote now. I don't think that a lot of the civil rights conversation is over, and I think that that's important, and I want to vote for candidates that also think that. At the local level and at the state level, I'm really more concerned about kind of preserving a moderate conversation that I don't think is still occurring in this state. So that's what I'm most concerned about.
Well, I voted once in 2012, and that was back when it was on campus, so then there was same-day registration, and you could vote right after, so that was definitely very easy, but the laws have since changed, so we had to take a shuttle over here, so it wasn't too difficult, but it's definitely a little bit harder. For the ones that I was uninformed, I just left those blank because I don't think it's good to just make random calls on people's lives. I definitely am more left-leaning, so people who support marriage equality or people who support women's rights, pro-choice, those types of things I tend to favor more.
Pretty easy, but not as easy as when we had an on-campus booth, I would say.
Yeah. There was something festive about taking the bus over.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, it was like an adventure in democracy.